This is the backyard from hell.
So this is the yard.
When you first come out, this is the
driveway.
backyard.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you need all of this space for driveway?
Yeah, we do. We have 3 trucks. So we're thinking some sort of driveway there.
My preference is to have blacktop.
Okay, so the driveway is really important to you.
Yes.
Okay,
It's a weird shaped backyard. You got 2 side yards.
okay.
This is kind of what we're designating for the kids.
That's why all the toys are there.
Yeah,
We
kids
put 'em in the
go
corner.
over there.
So what is this area?
This is an area that where all like the adults would hang out, like a nice barbecue area here.
So this is where you would like sit if you had people over, you'd like have a glass of wine.
Yes.
Yeah.
What I'm hearing is that this is an entertainment situation. That's a kid's situation over there. We need to make sure that there's somewhere for you and the newborn to be comfortable.
Yeah, I like that idea.
She
too.
likes
Like,
that. I like a TV screen. I want something big up here, like something monstrosity, like that just has basketball, because I like playing sports. And then, of course, when you look back here, we have this AC eyesore here. It's like, what are we doing with this area right in the middle?
I mean, I do love a water feature.
All right, well, if we're going with fountains, let's go with an alpaca that has motion sensor spitting water. Like, I don't know. Like,
An alpaca?
like, that's, I don't know.
We
It's just-
don't do alpaca.
I mean,
The biggest problem with Sophia and Jack's side backyard is that it's sort of just this empty big blob that needs to be 3 points that kind of create really distinct areas. We like a big project, but what are you thinking sort of budget-wise that you want to be spending here? Because I'm adding everything up in my head as we speak.
We're working with a budget around like 50. And I already know it. It's gonna be tough.
Well, driveways are very expensive. Maybe you can entertain a few more weddings this summer? All right, well, I think we're getting like a really good sense of what you want. We'll come back and give you guys a little presentation, and we'll see if we're on the same page.
Okay.
Guys,
Hi.
hi.
How's
We're
it
back.
going? Because Sophia and Jack's yard is so strangely oriented and a kind of half side yard with a driveway, it needs something to make the space very cohesive.
This is the mom's sitting area to watch the kids play right here in this grass patch. Whatever cobblestone edging that we do along the driveway, we would repeat here for the flooring in this mom's sitting area, just to have some, you know, continuity through the space.
I love it. I think it's great. Thanks for having us back. We took everything into consideration that you guys were looking for. We know that the baby is coming soon and that you want to get this yard finished ASAP. And we're sort of designing around this driveway.
We used the existing garage as a baseline so that the blacktop would start in line with the last door of the garage and cut straight here to the fence. So you gain all of that yard space where you're standing, and this driveway essentially goes away.
Perfect.
Because it is such a awkwardly shaped space, we think that having 3 different strong anchor points is really important. So the first will be, we want to transform the carport and turn it into a beautiful area for you to lounge and relax.
So imagine that right under the carport, we're adding a shaded seating section with flowing curtains. So this really becomes an area that's dedicated just to you, but you can have a visual of what the older kids are doing.
and then beyond that, we want to really create this scented garden, enveloping the whole patio with aromatic flowers. Then around the whole area, we would be doing tall vines like climbing roses, some hanging baskets with
yes.
color. And over here, we would do more of a garden with hydrangeas, phlox, which is a really beautiful pink flower that's really aromatic as well.
Do the climbing roses have to be planted every year?
No, they'll
Okay.
come back every year and they'll just
they're
keep
good.
growing taller and taller.
Everything that
Yes.
we do will be perennial, so that
Okay.
year after year, the garden continues to mature and grow as your family grows.
I really still feel depressed for me though. Where's my side?
Hold on.
This is your
Jack. Jack.
He's an only child, can you tell?
This is almost like the curb appeal of the
Yes,
backyard. So when
exactly.
you drive in here, this is the first thing you're gonna see. We wanna make this something that is like a bubbling water feature, using flowers that would be in a water area like bees balm, butterfly weed, mile-high phlox.
Right now, our idea is that we do a nice planting story in front of these units so that they're not visible, so that it's not taking away from any of these anchor points that we're giving you.
You don't seem sold right now.
I think right now this looks heavy, chunky with the new design that we're going for. This, I think in the back of your mind will always be like, ugh, why didn't we just do that?
Good save, good save.
Yeah.
Good save.
Shall we?
Yeah. Everything in here is getting ripped up. And then we're gonna create your outdoor kitchen with the grill and then have a seating area. Like when you have parties and you're entertaining, like the adult hangout zone.
So wait, pit's here, and this is all what, garden?
This will be a full garden bed here, and then we'll do hostas all along with the arborvitaes. Beautiful column-like plants.
Perfect.
Doing a full row of arborvitaes is definitely the way to go. They're gonna stay green all year round, and they'll fill in really beautifully.
Take a minute to digest.
I don't know, I don't feel like we're utilizing enough space.
Also, you have to imagine the arborvitaes are gonna come out to like about here. It's gonna add a really nice layer, like a green wall immediately, and that's gonna take up a lot of the space.
Well, that's what he doesn't
Saved.
want. Oh,
Saved.
You got it?
Oh my goodness.
Wow, bravo.
I love it. Oh my gosh. The muffins.
The muffins.
Oh, she's hungry.
I'm so hungry. I love it.
We had talked about creating distinct anchor points. So this is sort of anchor point one where you guys can entertain.
Oh, this is great.
And then, to flow into the fountain. And then repurposing the carport, we created 3 really distinct areas.
I love this. It just looks so cozy and somewhere where we're gonna wanna entertain and bring our friends and family. It's gorgeous.
This didn't exist before. Like, I can't believe it. I'm literally trying to put words together as to what I'm feeling, and I'm actually getting a little glassy-eyed because you see a collaboration of historic, in a way, fading into modern and not too crazy chic.
Well, I think because your house is such an amazing Greek revival, we really did want to keep it a little bit traditional, but add more clean, modern elements because of the way that you live every day.
I love all the details and the colors.
I do think that the size of the driveway at first seemed overwhelming, but now that every space has a purpose, it feels exactly right.
Yeah.
And look, now you don't have to see that ugly chain link fence because we put all these arborvitaes up.
I'm happy. I gotta take a look at this. This is what we've been like envisioning. That's the wow factor.
This was a tough one. We stood back and we were like, is this a showstopper?
It's not the alpacas.
It's not the alpaca that
Are you
I
okay
wanted.
with
It's
that?
not the alpaca.
We'll talk about that later, but I was hoping to have like 2. No.
We settled for a pineapple, which is a sign of welcome.
I love this.
It's way more than just a fountain. It's a beautiful garden bed full of flowers, grasses. Looks like that fountain has been there for 30 years. And we put these laurels here to cover up the AC units.
That looks
So
really
now
good.
it doesn't feel so much like the side of the house.
You get a hug for that, Garrett.
That was actually my idea.
That's clutch.
So I really want to show you what's over there. This is your moment.
From one mom to another.
Oh, wow. It's gorgeous.
Wow.
So beautiful and perfect. And I love that little ice cream cart and then the Moses basket.
Look at that. You guys went all in with details. I didn't even notice that. You can't even tell, like, this is actually carport.
Yeah.
I know.
Right?
I think adapting the space into an amazing seating area with a patio where you can look out with the kids and you have shade cover, help create intimacy and an actual use for this carport.
Yeah, and it smells amazing.
Can you smell it? Take it in.
I do.
We have the
Yeah.
roses, the jasmine climbing up the columns, gardenias. We surrounded this whole area with fragrant flowers. So as soon as you walk into this area, you're just hit with beautiful aromatic plants.
I love it. I just kind of want to hang out here all day today.
That was the point.
This is great.